These two teams had met 4 days before in the Ryman League, with Billericay shading a tight affair at New Lodge, and Sutton were looking for quick revenge at Gander Green Lane. And they nearly made the perfect start too, just 3 minutes gone, when Gavin McCallum shot just over. No one was keener to do well than Daniel Webb, signed the day before after being released by Chelmsford. The striker's first chance to impress lacked power. Which couldn't be said of Sutton's next chance just moments later. McCallum released Orlando Smith, and the winger's strike was kept up by the crossbar, which might still be shaking. It remained goalless at the interval, but Adam Wilde nearly changed all that with a shot which Billericay keeper Jack Buckfield fumbled before Smith's follow-up was blocked. Wilde was then withdrawn as Sutton boss Paul Doswell made a double substitution, which worked instantly. Billy Dunn came onto the pitch, jogged into the Billericay box, and headed Gavin Hero's free kick into the corner of the net, his first touch of the ball. That goal changed the complexion of the tie, with Sutton increasingly on top. Webb missed not one but two chances to mark his debut with a goal, but he wasn't to be denied for much longer. The corner was cleared to Carl Murray, and when Buckfield could only parry the shot, Webb reacted first. Two up with 20 minutes left. That should have been home and dry for Sutton, but Billericay threw themselves a somewhat unintentional lifeline soon after. Dave Wareham's cross became rather more as it drifted over the stranded Paul Nicholls. But Billericay's hopes faded almost as soon as they'd been restored. First, defender Linville Duncan picked up a second yellow card, and then McCallum settled the tie 5 minutes from time, running onto Matt Ham's pass and coolly slotting the ball past Buckfield. The tables convincingly turned after that league defeat, and Sutton set for a trip to Ware in the next round.
I thought we started very well, had a good sort of first 10-15 minutes. Again, we hit the underside of the bar, and I mean, our lads thought it was clearly over. Didn't mind seeing the camera's view of it. And then I thought Billericay came into it very well, to be fair. They had a 10-15 minute spell, where we struggled to cope with what they were doing. And it's probably good to get to half-time at 0-0 for us, because it allowed me to just reshuffle a few things and get it into my mind what I wanted to do for the second half, which was get McCallum out wide left and get Billy Dunn on.
We started ever so well. I thought we had a better football inside first half. I think they were quite direct, playing off Webby, the big man up front for them. Didn't really cause us too many problems until we had a couple of chances and didn't score. Once we had the chances, then they then got a couple of chances and started to come more into it towards the end of the first half. But when you're away from home, you've got to take your chances, and we didn't do that to start with. But we did play some good stuff. We played in the right areas, and I was pleased with our start.
It was a totally different game. That was just a bit of a rough match, and they were all over us really. But yeah, today we're at home, crowd. So yeah, I thought we done really well.
I signed for Chelmsford at the beginning of the year, and how well they done last year at Chelmsford. They obviously kept the same team going into this year. And as a player, you want to play. I've known Paul for a while, and he's always had a bit of faith in me. And it's nice as a player when someone wants you. So I've come on a short-term basis, and a few people said today after about an hour, I looked a bit, I felt tired because I haven't really played a game all year. But to score after missing a few, to play up front with Gav was, it's good because he runs around, and it makes me look a bit better than what I am.
Does the legwork for you?
Exactly, but no, on a serious note, to win 3-1 in the FA Cup, especially for any non-league team, it's a massive win.
Well, we're still in that sort of thing where you'd like a side that's hopefully not above you in the league or not in another league. I mean, if we can get a side, especially at home, we've done well at home. At the minute, we're not too good away, but hopefully we can cure those problems. But I just want a home draw, really. As I said, preferably against a side that's either in our league or below.